Apologies for the noise. My bar neighbour is having a party, it seems. But anyway, so I want to have a quick look at just an example project you could do with Flask. So Flask is a really cool way of getting your Python programs onto your network or onto the web, which is really quite cool these days. So basically, Flask is like a simple version of Django, and it allows you to add stuff to a server reasonably easily. So what I was asked to do is to make a sort of interactive website, I guess, and it's going to vote on different movies as to how many WTF moments they have. Now it's going to be like I guess a kind of art house sort of thing with I guess local movies, and they're going to basically, as they sit and watch the movie, they're going to vote with their phones. And so what does that look like? If I go into here and I then run my server. So WTF count. Okay, you see that my server is now running on 192 blah 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 on my network. So if I were to go to the internet and I was to type in that IP address, now I could change it to a URL if I registered it or whatever, but or had it running somewhere nice. But anyway, 192. There we go. I already got it down here. Boom. And it's going to bring me up this site. Okay, now again, this looks atrocious. I'm really bad at doing visuals. I'm not a front end guy, but the idea is I'm going to take it to the customer, I guess, tomorrow, and we're going to talk through how he wants to do it artistically, and we'll get some art people to make it look nice. But in terms of general functionality, if I click on, say, Dune, and then I provide a little vote. So this is, I've had a wow moment in Dune, so I'll click on that, and so on and so on. Which seems fair enough. It seems pretty basic program-wise, and it is, frankly, the back end. It's pretty reasonably simple. However, the big fun thing about this is that it's going to sort of amalgamate it from many different people. So I go into my other computer, my work computer. I'm not a super rich person. I just happen to have so 192. I just happen to have a work computer and a non-work computer. I would not choose Apple if they paid me, which they do, but anyway, so slight aside there. Okay, and so I end up with the same thing here. Now the fun thing about using Flask and using a server is that when I then go on and start registering scores for this movie here, you'll see that it starts off from where the other one left off as well. So this is on 7, and it's going to jump up to 8. So if I go into here and register another point, it should jump up to 9. Okay, so this way we can have multiple computers all accessing the same space. And that's going to work for whichever movie we pick. There I go, 3, 4. And so if I go back here and I click on Bad Boys, it's already on 4 there. And if I click there, it's going up to 5, 6, and so on. Now again, visuals are awful. That's not what I was doing. I was just trying to get a little server up and running and to show you guys how you could maybe set up your own Flask server to collect some information together. Alright, you do need to know a bit of HTML. You could probably get something to design it for you, but it is pretty helpful to know at least some basic HTML to get your web page going. Alrighty. Yeah, give it a try, see if you can get your own little server going, and give me a shout if you have any questions.